Okay, we got a little more time, so we're going to play this game called Slideshow. So here, basically, we're going to have two people talking, and they're going to tell you, the audience, about a great trip that they had. And we're going to have random performers come up here and become the slides, and they're going to have to explain to you the random positions, awkward or not, we make. So I think our two speakers are going to be Nick and Jeremy.
Yay, Nick and Jeremy!
Oh, and we're going to have Armin join us for this one.
I'm the one who doesn't come to training, so you know what I get, right? Still on the sidelines.
That's right. Very fierce.
Darren, could we please have that mic over here?
Oh, you want to?
Yes. Two mics. Okay, basically, we're going to be presenting you something. We've got this great trip. We just went to
The Census Bureau.
the Census. Yes! Oh man, I remember. Yeah, we just went to the Census Bureau. Give that man a shirt. After the show, we went. Oh, right now. Yeah. Oh!
That's about halfway to rocket arm.
Yeah. Well, I remember me and Nick. Yeah. Me and Nick here. We love numbers. Don't we love numbers?
We love numbers about the population.
My favorite. And I mean, I remember, so we got to go on this tour of the Census Bureau, and then the first thing we saw when we got there was them counting us.
Yes, they were counting us, and they went 1, 3. They're not very good at counting,
Yeah.
ironically, at the Census Bureau.
If you notice, I'm not even there yet. They got to 3. They have to impute a little to that, but that's okay.
Yeah, so we actually decided to make a complaint to the head of the Census Bureau because we felt that they should know for quality assurance purposes. So we stepped into his office, and a whole scene went down, as we're about to show you. Clip. So there I am, trying to do a handstand, naked, which is not weird to me at all. I do it all the time. And then my wife over here just was horrified because she didn't want to see my dangling bits in the Census Bureau.
Bill's been having marital problems. And he bring his wife? I don't know.
Yes, I've been going to naked handstand therapy. It works. It's a process.
And now what you don't know is that when you do handstands naked and you pretend you're dead, directors of every government bureau, they take that. Like their advisors, they just listen to that. So we thought this would work, but no, he was just pointing and then he said like, you guys.
And then he goes 1, and he just froze because he couldn't think of the next number.
I mean, you can see here, look at this next frame. Okay, so we lied, he didn't freeze. He actually, he got better. He got better.
Yes, he kept moving around. He decided to strike a pose. He thought he was on America's Next Top Model. And everyone on the side was like, girl, please.
Yeah, you can see me, Bill, and there's his wife right there. I'm still shocked to see him naked. Look at her. Look how shocked she is.
And then I got down to the ground and started praying to God, please let him make a better pose. He deserves to make it to the next round.
Anyways, after that really creepy introduction with the officer, the director, he did not like that, so he called security, but his security looked a little shabby, and you'll see in this next slide.
Instead of a real gun, he used a finger, shaped like a gun.
But the thing is, it turns out I think there's actually a stripper cop, because if you notice, he's not even arresting anyone. In fact, they had to have me arrest Bill to arrest his wife. I mean, I don't even know why it even makes sense.
Yes, and apparently the whole scene moved into the bathroom where there were men's urinals. And that's something they love to count also, is urinal cakes. And there were people arrested in the stalls, and some people just looking around like they didn't know what was going on. This is the Census Bureau. What could this be?
And then they found out what it would be, remember?
Oh, that was a wonderful moment on our trip.
Man, when we were leaving the Census Bureau, we actually got outside, and right when we got outside, we saw the director, and he just posed it. He tried to, coax us.
Well, there was that
back
school
in.
bus of children that he was speaking to.
Yeah, and but it was a little odd how he was addressing him, as you'll see in this slide.
He thought he would walk like an Egyptian. He thought that would, but that's so 80s. Kids don't understand that. He should have done the stanky leg.
But if you'll notice, the bus driver actually pulled over because they kind of liked that. So she hopped off and actually joined him, which was great, except it was actually in the middle of the road. So that was
Yes, and then their chaperone got down and started working on his buns of steel.
We thought it was a workout video. I don't know.
They were some hard buns, let me
Oh
tell
yes,
you.
look at that. You can't see it from here. They're very firm.
Yes.
And the rest of the kids, obviously, being the responsible children they are, looking and be like, why are they standing in the road? They look both ways. As you'll see, little Marcello back there. Look at him. Look at how straight he is.
Yes, he wants to see over everybody, but he's so short because he's legless from the knee down.
Yeah. I remember the director made fun of him. This was really humiliating. Look at this. Very humiliating there, yeah. See, he grabbed Marcello and actually chucked him into the gym. And as you see, people are doing their workouts. I don't know what the hell that is. We're going to call that Tybo right there.
Yes, and then the security guard started throwing up, so your wife got out the bucket so he could puke in it. And he missed. He totally missed.
And then this is what happened.
He was like, look how strong my vomit is.
He actually put a hole in the bucket. You could see her trying to hold it, and it actually got thrown from her hands. She injured her hands.
I remember that day you started to raise the roof.
Oh yeah, because I was like, oh yeah, oh vomit, oh vomit.
Party over here.
And then you were like, oh vomit, and you got a little, got your groove thing on. It was kind of exciting. Really crazy stuff goes out of the Census Bureau. I mean, I don't know how they let us run around security.
Oh, remember then when we asked for the sawdust so we could clean it up?
Oh yeah.
Remember what happened with the janitor?
God, the
And the
janitor.
clown suit?
Why did he come in?
I'd like to show this to you. Are you guys ready to see this last picture that we have?
Yeah, it's a little.
Okay, here we go. Be ready. Click. It's slowly developing picture.
Yeah, it's in the dark room. Oh, there we go. It's still, yeah, there we go, yeah.
So then a panhandler came by and said he was selling sawdust for a cigarette. Which we said, we only smoke crack. Sorry, sir. Cigarettes are bad for you. How about you break the box?
And then we gave him 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up, and we decided to bow and pray to him. Because we thought he was the Dalai Lama, but we're like, why does the Dalai Lama smoke cigarettes? But that was afterward. We didn't.
That's when we realized we were smoking crack. Well, thank you very much for coming to our slideshow there. All right, and that's our show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Round of applause for all the performers. I'll have you know that we raised about $1,500. So, yeah, that's awesome.
And also give your waiters and waitresses a round of applause. We've been serving all night. Let's think about that. Go back there for and lastly, we should probably introduce everyone once more. So when we get up here, we'll say our names really quick. And we're Jesus Cat. Thank you again for coming. I'm Jeremy. That's Darren. I guess I'm down. Yeah, it's a little late. You heard their names. We're going to review.
Nick.
Pete.
Paul. Mike.
Ben.
Christina. Paige.
I'm
Chris.
I'm Darren.
Sorry. Thank you, though. Thank you for coming.
We're going to be celebrating across the street at Lucky Bar that we survived this show and you guys survived. So please come join us and get shit-faced with us.
Woo!